guys, so today's session is about how to study for part 1 examination and the tips and tricks for the exam. So let's start our session with a very famous saying that doesn't go wrong in any of the situations, and that is, where there is a will, yes, there is a way. So if you have decided that you want to become a MRCOG, if you have decided that you want to dedicate your time, your very precious time for becoming MRCOG, then you should have a schedule, you should have a plan, and you should be knowing the exact way to study, because this guidance will help you to pass in the very first attempt. So guys, there are a few books that have been recommended by RCOG, and there are few books that are actually notes, and there are few theory books. So the theory books that have been recommended is the Philip Bennett book. That is a theory book that will help you clear many of your concepts related to the syllabus of the topics that we have just spoken about, that is anat, biochem, physio and all. Then there is another book that is notes, and it is Oxford Revision Notes. So these Oxford Revision Notes are actually the notes, as the name goes. So it will be having the points that are very important and that you should be ticking before going the exam, and they are exactly the answers, and they'll help you to solve your exam questions, right? Then there is a new book that is called as Essential Revision Guide that has been again recommended by our COG. It's a big book, and it will also help you to clear many of your concepts, and it is like a chapter wise book, and many topics have been discussed, very crisp book. So even that will be very useful for you. There are few SBA books. SBAs are actually the MCQs, like one question will be there will be 5 options and you have to tick the right answer, right? So there are many books like the 550 Catherine, or there is one more book that is very commonly used and very well known, that is Andrew Sizer's. Again, there are a few more books that are coming in the market, and you can use any one of them. But these are the recommended books, guys. Going by how to study and how to keep your time for studying, and what is the exact time. So you keep on getting the questions like 3 months are enough, 6 months are enough, 10 months are enough, 1 year is enough, anything is enough, guys. You just have to start studying. But remember, if you want to ask like on a standard basis, you should be knowing that around 3 to 6 months of study is enough. But you cannot lose the contact in between. Like you don't want to study for 2-3 months together and you have started studying like for 6 months before, then you cannot call it as 6 months of studying, right? So you have to keep at least 2 to 3 hours every day. Start at least 6 months before, so that by the time you come near the exam, you have almost done with the maximum of the syllabus, and then you just have to revise. But of course 3 months are of course enough, but it all depends on how much time you are giving for your job or for your practice. So say for example you have a very good practice, and then you cannot just put in a lot of your time in preparing for the exam. In that case, guys, of course you have to give a little more time for your studies, and then you should be deciding on what time is useful or better for you to keep for studying. Okay, so as you go near the exam, of course you have to increase your time, you have to start revising. So there are many online courses that are going on. I am also giving one of the courses. If you want to join my course, there are many details available on my page and also on the videos that will be uploading in some time. But yes, we have many online courses. They will guide you and help you to clear your part 1. It is more about solving the questions. So read the topic and solve the questions. Read the topic and solve the questions. That will make your concepts clear. Also, the answers that you won't get right will be in your head for a very long time. Write your notes. That is a very important tip. You cannot rely on the others' notes, because others write what they don't know. You must be having different areas which you are lagging behind. So write your own notes, because that makes all the difference. Even if the notes have been given to you by the courses. Please write your own notes. So that's the basic concept of self-studying that will help you pass the exam. Of course, there is another very upcoming concept of having a study partner, because when you have someone who is studying with you, who is almost in the same situation as in you, so of course it creates a healthy competition. It also helps to know if there are any updates, and also there is a give and take of knowledge. So if you have some study buddy, of course it will of course help you in the exam. So how is the exam? The exam will have 2 question papers. It will be around 2.5 hours for the first paper and 2.5 for the second, and both will have 100 SBAs. Okay, so in between you will have 1 hour of break, and SBAs, of course, as I told you, will be a question and 5 options. So this will be the format of the exam. You'll have the booking will be open to you just 1 or 2 months before the exam. They open the bookings, and then you have to book for the exam. Once you have done with your eligibility, the second point is booking for the exam, as we have discussed in our previous videos. So as I told you, you know the syllabus now, you know the books now, you know how to study now, you know how to go about with the exam. So what is the basic of preparing for the exam? So I think this should of course help you with clearing your part 1, and then we have part 2, which is a huge syllabus, and of course we will be there to guide you there also. So I hope this video will clear many of your doubts related to part 1. And there's no difference, guys. You just have to read, you have to solve questions, you have to keep yourself updated and write the exam. So there is thankfully no new thing in MRCOG part 1 that should scare you. So it's very easy to pass your part 1, and with a little bit of guidance you can really do it in the very first attempt, because the first step is the marking step, and it will boost your confidence if you give it the right way. So hope I have helped you guys. Thank you very much. All the best.